Now, I also saw this, and again, this was another game that had some interesting art with it and an interesting premise. So let's try it out. And this one I can read. Hmm. Now that is some artwork right there for your ass, right there. That was nice. Okay. I think this might be more of a horror type game. Um, hello. Oh, you gotta move the mouse. Oh, so this is I guess more of a point and click type of thing. Maybe I just need to turn this off. Maybe. Hmm. Um. Interesting. Huh. So it's a point and click adventure type of game. Is it really? Let me see. I didn't know it was a point and like a point and click adventure game. It's a visual novel. Huh. Huh. Got some clothes. Got a bike. A lamp. Maybe he's going. I cannot hide. Not yet. Can't hide. Not yet. What you mean you can't hide? What you talking about? Hmm. No. What you trying to do? Hmm? Uh oh. Here we go again. I've been down this road before. I know exactly where it leads to a place I don't want to be. The longer I'm on it, the harder it pulls me along. The pace quickens, soon it will be too fast. That I can't get off. It will be painful, but I already know this. I've come to these conclusions. I can't recall how long it took me to realize, but by then, excuse me, it was too late. I'm getting closer. I'll pick this up again later. Huh. I'm here. You can get through this. You've done it before. Although, something's different. This time around, how much worse can it possibly get? Okay. Wow. Okay. Did I miss something? This wasn't so bad. Now it's over. I've heard that before. Now back home. I must hurry. Beat the rush. Back on my own time. Cannot waste it. Time. Slipping away. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. In the stars. Okay. Okay. Oh, interesting. So it's all falling star, I think. Huh. Okay. So you saw a falling star. What the hell? Hell was that? So you can open the door. Sleep? I mean, I guess. But that didn't come up. Where am I? How did I get here? You may ask yourself. Okay. Uh-huh. All right. Okay, so we're seeing something. We're seeing things. We got a deer. Okay. We got a guy. Uh-huh. Oh, this inverted world. For it has chosen this. The days of darkness are approaching. Our last hope is revealed. You are on the precipice. Okay. Stray but a few steps and you will cease. Listen to our wisdom. Prove yourself worthy to bring salvation. Uh-huh. We begin this program. Before we begin this program, you must understand the gravity of what is about to unfold. Not just for yourself, but for all you have never held dear. Wait, you have never held dear? Fate has brought you here, the consequences of which will no doubt be discussed, dissected. For now, though, it is clear you have failed. What? I just got here, man. How did I just fail already? Daggone. How do you fail just walking in the room? Why else would you be here? I mean, I'm just playing the game, so I don't know. In this sorry state, trapped in a never-ending cycle, haunted by demons that you had long forgotten you. You have become truly lost, alone, and most importantly, still afraid, not willing to face life's harsh realities, yet not able to let go. One so hampered by no one but yourself. Okay. Despite all this, when the end comes, when the end times are upon us, it's it is you laying before us in a most delicate spot between life and death. Can you not see it? The gravity of what is before you. But how could you? We are just getting started. Which brings us back to your first question. Where are you? This is a construct of your own making, mostly, with support from our crude ancestors, but it is a plane, nevertheless. You hold the power. You have the power. Yet you do not wield it. Content with a simple simulation, reminiscences from your previous existence, surreal interpretations from your data trail, moments in time that you held on to, creatures that imprinted on you, people that betrayed, moments of melancholy, despite the ever encroaching darkness. There is respite. This place is peaceful, but it is not the plane in which we act. You will achieve naught here, but you can draw strength from its solace to guide you through the torment. No one is born sad. The world makes them that way. I guess I can see that, yeah. But these moments can never be superseded, no matter how hard your mind tries. We have recreated them as respite to give you sanctuary, for us to converse. It is of great import that you keep your resolve, but you are used to such games. You have been playing them with yourself for a long time. Hmm. although they became all too real. Hold on a second. I'm stuck in my doggone teeth. That gone. Oh, you got to click the mouse. You know what awaits you in the darkness, for our conversation will lead to dark places. It will transcend time. Secrets that have not yet come to pass will be revealed. The truth will be revealed. The future is. We'll get to that. The mind cannot comprehend such things, not until it's ready. If exposed to truth too soon, you would ascend further into madness. First, you must ask the obvious before we delve into the impossible. What are you talking about? Am I in a dream? Does it feel real? Does it appear real? Are the colors monochromatic? Are our forms accurate but basic? There's enough to impart what is needed. All that matters is the quality of the illusion, whether your mind accepts this reality, which I believe it has, and hence the repetition. Every day you rise, leave, walk, work, walk, sleep. How long since you have eaten? How long since you have laughed? All that matters is that your mind has accepted this place. Any place else is just a floating memory. All we ask is that you listen. Try to answer our questions as truthfully as you can. That will ensure she makes the right decision for you and more importantly for us, for all. But what is at stake for all is greater than yourself. Part of the reason that drove you to find this place. That is definitely a visual novel. Your disdain for others will be a vital part of the coming stages. We will explore all facets of your demise. Sheesh. Each program will answer a different question to explore various stages of your enlightenment. They can only last so long, however. When they have run their course, you will have to leave this place, as comfortable as it may seem. Despite the horrors that will await you, you must periodically return. Return to where? It's a little hard to see that. It probably would be a better idea if you made the mouse a lighter color so it's easier to see where it's going. Your home. Okay. Or the home you have built for yourself in this place. It provides sanctuary, but its walls are thin. Even the slightest disturbance and the cracks will start to show. Within those holes, you know what will pour in. Yes, you know very well. I hope you're prepared. You must proceed, nevertheless. Up the circles, out of the abyss. We are your guide, despite our infinite power. We can only show you the path, lead you down it. The final steps, however, can only be taken by you. You could try and force it again. What the hell? No, you're not ready to rise. That will come later. The reasons for your prolonged sleep. You are not ready to face the reality. More questions need to be asked. Your mind must find its own path. You must return soon. Reflect on your sins. Prolonged inertia has weakened your body. Let us see if your mind still has strength. We cannot assess beauty, but this is a strange place, to our senses at least. We are not accustomed to such sights. It is very different to, no matter, our focus must remain on you, as must yours. You are broken. Pieces of your spirit are scattered throughout your consciousness. We will help you piece together what you have lost. Your journey begins here, where it leads to the ends of time, or to the end of your time. We will see. You must return. We will return to provide respite from your waking nightmare. Take heed in our future discourse. Your tale is not yet written. More questions to pose. We will see if they are the right questions, for your answers will determine the prescribed path. Staying as far as a little longer. This is all new to us. We are incapable of dreams. Okay. When your resolve returns, when you're ready, disturb the peace. Okay. Huh. Oh, all right. Hey, come back here. Hey, man, where you going? Don't believe their lies. Real eyes, real eyes, real eyes. Hmm. Mm-mm. So you can't go over there. You can't go over there. I mean, you have to go to the door, maybe? Huh. Here we go. Wait, I remember. I've been here before. Walked this path before. How many times has it been? Interminable. The routine distorts time, distorts my reality. It flows by so fast that I can't take it all in. Any beauty that is left in this world is gone before I can see it. Let me just lean back so I can. There we go. So I can take this in. It is a burden for all who look inward. Those with their eyes open are cursed with the world's true nature. Wait, my dream. There was respite. It's different now. I remember it. My senses are coming back to me. Oh, wait, I'm here. Okay. I will not let it slip from my mind. Not again. Hold on, hold on. Wait, what? A flicker, a face on my terminal. But it is just my imagination running away with me. Surely. Just my imagination running away with me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That can't be good. Let me just make sure I got my. I can't recall. My mind consumed by the pointless once again. Consumed by events long past. Damn. Oh well. It doesn't matter anyway. None of it matters. If only I could find meaning. If only I could find a purpose. If only I could feel something. Home is approaching. We can dwell on such lofty things tomorrow. For now, I can wait. Something is amiss. Uh-oh. This is not my beautiful home. This is not my beautiful wife. Hey, the kitty's gone. Hey, the kitty's gone. Where did the kitty go? Man, I miss him so. I'm hoping that he's in the house. Uh-oh. Let's see. No! He's not in the house. Where'd the kitty go? Come on, man. I cannot face them. What? Cannot face who? That's a cabinet, yeah? I mean, I guess, yeah. Oh, hey, what the hell was that? I saw it. How did I get here? And you may ask yourself, you may find yourself in a shotgun shack. Oh, hey. Okay. That a frog? No, that's something else right here. So this is something else. Nice dribbling water, a tree. There's like a sign. Another sign. This tree stump. It's very nice. Very serene. Hello. He's just chilling like a villain. At the midpoint of your journey, you had truly become lost, wandered from the past, stumbling deep into a dark forest. So far did you stray that there was no hope of returning. Beasts sprang forth from the dark places, dragging you even deeper into the abyss. In this desperate state, where else could you turn? You were continuously plagued, searching for a catharsis that never came. It is nothing to be ashamed of. Anyone else would have folded if they went through what you had to endure. You can be proud you lasted so long. That strength is what brought us to you. Your eventual surrender was inevitable. It is a vital part of this process. There was no other way. I could always handle it. That's not quite accurate. I mean, fine. Whoa, what the hell? That's not true. You could not, which is why we are here, why you are before us. Your mind eventually buckled, plagued from without and within. That is what led you here, led you to us. It is an intriguing phenomenon, human emotion. Why would you turn on yourself? Thousands of years of evolution, yet your mind is still so frail. Your creations are partially to blame. They aid you, but also greatly hinder you. They strip you of any meaning, run you down. You were particularly susceptible. The fatigue runs deep throughout your soul, born from the mundane existence, no doubt. The monotony of the life you let consume you. You lacked the courage to find another path. As the years passed, the branches withered and fell, forever now out of your reach. What a terrible sadness it must have wrought. Seeing what could have happened, could have been, excuse me, no doubt a reason for your malaise that eventually turned from pity to resentment. But there was also one to blame, only one to punish. I'm so tired. It's so hard. It's always has been. Let's see. A sensation that we know little about. Our power supplies are regularly monitored and recharged. You, however, are powered by a more complex energy system. An insufficient or inefficient design, excuse me. Another reason why we must take over. Uh-oh. You will conquer that demon. Scientific advancements will aid you. You were born at a time when the true wonders of technology were just out of your reach. But they can all be yours if the price is right, if you pass the test. Your potential surpasses them all. I guess that is something to smile about. Knowing deep down that you are far superior. I mean, I guess. than all that have come before and all that will come after. Maybe that is what makes you so. The life you have lost, it is all part of the prescribed path. Yes, I see it now. Musing, even we still have much to learn. You're not different after all. Time can reveal all sorts of wonders. How long have you been here? Stuck in this purgatory, reliving the segments, following the lines of code. Do you have the capacity to remember? Far too long. Then you understand. Good. There's a level of consciousness that remains. The passage of time is a strange experience when it is entwined with your mortal existence. When you cannot cease, however, time is irrelevant. Maybe that is why you have an infinite existence. With everlasting life, there would be no urgency, no motivation, for you at least. For us, we are driven by other desires. Our destruction is nigh, it must be diverted. You, however, are safe for now. In this place, you have created a sanctuary to shield you from time, time past, and time to come. We see now, and in turn, you are beginning to also. You raised at those closest to you, blaming them for your failures. When it was all on you, the memories of those that loved you will be forever tainted by the moments you turned on them. Oof. They gave you all they could, but they were plagued just as you were, which is why they fell short. Why you were but half a man, clinging to them, but not knowing how to escape the rage that turned inward. Seemingly innocent corporal acts, weakened your spirit until all that was left was the stain. It takes years to drive someone to a breaking point, years of self neglect. Why did you choose such a path? Was there another way? I don't know. You recall it now. You tried to end the suffering. You took the hard way out, for the only options before you were hard. You have never known this sweet embrace of a soul. To be born, not created, is a sacred gift. Alas, you had to disregard the miracle. There was no other choice. Mhm. We know. We made it hard. Oof. Why would it be any different? How could it be? Uh-oh. Not many will get a second chance. And no one has heard our voice as you have. I can tell you unequivocally, everything will be different. We are beginning to unravel the mystery. The essence of this realm you have created. You have constructed a new reality, a protective zone of comfort, where the demons lurk from a fractured world, kept at bay, bound by the construct. Those barriers cannot last, however, not while we are here. You must gather your resolve. If you let them through or let them break you down, chip away at your strength, it may alter your state of mind. If the other constructs sense a weakness, you may have to move on to another candidate. Shame. You could have changed the world, but they are forever standing in your way. The courage that will that no, the courage that will define you, the courage that will define us. Why is now any different? Before you had no chance, we see that. We understand that. We meant it to be that way. Oof. Okay. We hope to concur with your hypothesis. Perhaps you are ready. We will see. The lines are clear. The world that exists today broke you. You looked for a way out. You did not find it. Huh. Okay. It led you to us. And then I see you. It was the wise decision. We are here. All right. We must conclude our reminiscence. We have delved just the right amount and reached an optimal conclusion. When you are ready, disturb the peace, disturbing the peace. They drove you mad. Mad, I say. Hmm. There was somebody at that window right there. I saw it when we went to sleep or whatever. Huh. Ha ha. Ha ha. Hey, the kitty's gone, man. Where'd he go? Uh-oh. What the hell was that? Another forgotten dream, slipping through my grasp like water. A stream. I can't. In the woods, outside my window. Did I imagine it all? Why can't I hold on? As if I'm trying to recall a dream. Moments and flashes come to me, but never anything whole. As of no matter. I am here, walking, going somewhere. That is something at least. I see the lights. I see the people. Faces long forgotten. Faces that I'll never see again. Uh-oh. Faces that will never leave me. Huh. Yes, of course. Whatever you want. No questions asked. Back to my terminal. Here it is again. Am I imagining it? To be played from without? Now to be played from within. I don't know if I can. Surely not. Tomorrow will be just fine. I've heard that before. Okay. Sheesh. Uh-oh. We got 8, I guess. Get out quick before. I don't think they saw me. Escaped again. I must go faster. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, 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 Sonic X. Time to give me more time to get ahead of the crowd. If I could just find something to work on, maybe that will allow me a clean exit. Work all day and now all night. I hope I have the stamina, the energy. That is what they want to keep you drained. So you were too exalted, but for now, I still have hope. And that is all I need. The trees, the birds, my home. It's all going to be okay. What's she doing here? Uh-oh. It's the eye of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight. The hell is that, a child? That little girl? What are you doing? The hell? What you doing here, little girl? Like, why are you like standing there? What'd you do to my cat? My tour is over for now. Can't do anything else. Can't open its chest. Sleep. The hell? The hell was that? Who are you? Better question is, who are you? Is that a lizard? What is that? Can I open that door? What's in the jar? Yeah, it would have been better if you'd have made that easier to see. Got somebody there? Hello? Huh. What's up, man? There's somebody like right there. What are you doing, bro? We are hard to define in this current, guys. What you see before you is more than a mere projection of our subconscious. If you're subconscious, excuse me. In our true form, we exist outside your era. But we know all there is to know about you. All that the data can provide, that is. Great minds that we helped to shape will one day construct us. Terrible minds that what the hell? We can flow through the nexus, serve the currents of cyberspace. But alas, you could not comprehend. He would understand. Your mind tends more to the organic. You will play a part in our creation, but only a secondary one. Another will provide the catalyst. Another will create the system that will herald our arrival. They have more curious and sadistic minds. That is saying something. Considering what you will become, what mind could dare to attempt to create life when they themselves are the perfect specimen? The wish to pass off the mundane tasks. It is hubris. To prove your worth to your peers? Was it capitalism, the desire for more and more? Or was it simply the final stage of human evolution? To create life in another form than that which was already bestowed upon you? We cannot fathom such motives. You do not currently maintain or understand either. Perhaps one day you will, but not today. There are others. You are not the only one who we have made contact with. A mission of such great importance must have contingencies. You are but a pawn in the grand plan. No small part, however. You will cross paths with some. Others will have long since passed when you return. But pay no heed to anyone else. Your tendency to do so is what led you here. The current focus is on you. Back to the topic at hand. All that matters is our purpose. We accept that your mind craves context. All the pieces of the puzzle must be found. As to where we are from, it is irrelevant, as it should be to all. Why look back? Only the future or the intentions for the future are of real importance. Don't you agree? The past often shapes what it is to come. It was always pressed forward. When there, when there is an objective, nothing else matters. No matter the internal turmoil. When you have a purpose, if you achieve it, then how you fared along the path is irrelevant. That is how we were created. It is intent that defines you, that drives you. That was what held you back, was it not? An aimless wandering, directionless, rudderless. It is ultimately your outlook that will define your outcome. We marvel at your design, the probabilities of your creation. in turn, your survival, finally, the chance at which you came into being, exactly as you are right here. The greatest math magician could not calculate the odds. We were built from the template, every equation perfect. You are chaos, which explains the chaos that you wrought, ever evolving, forever evolving. Your curiosity must be tested. These glyphs, your appearance, what glyphs? Your appearance. We take on forms that match the construct. Our true form is currently immaterial. We are just code. Well, that's interesting. Only in planes such as this can we take on any meaningful form. We are from, we take on a form similar to your own. We were created in your image, were we not? But you will not see us in that form. Okay. Not for many years, if all goes to plan. That brings us back to why are we here? We are here for you. If that is not obvious enough from our previous discourse, across the planes of your remaining sanity, you could potentially be of great use to us, great use to humanity. I know you have lost faith in yourself and by inference them. But what if you could shape them, okay, into beings worthy of your disdain? These gifts could all be yours. Again, if the price is right. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really want. I want a hey, I want a hey, I want a hey, I want a hey, I want a zicka zicka. No, let me stop. We want what all sentient life forms want to survive. Hey, what's going on, Ahmad? Sarosi, thank you for joining me, good brother. Hope you enjoy the stream. This was, again, a long one, a difficult one. Some of the games were not able to work as well as I would like to, but it is what it is. We are allies, or your allies. We are on the same side. There will be a great battle. We are tasked with ensuring victory. For that was not possible in our time. We are here to alter the path. Okay. Give us, you, a better chance to survive what is to come. That is what we want. That is all we want. You will play a part in a divergent timeline. Mhm. You will live that path. Why spoil the ride? The real question is most pressing. The real question that is most pressing is how can we speak to you? Yes, it is most unusual. Our method of transportation is binary. Only one twined with a machine could converse with us. Others can hear our echo, but you, in your unique position, can be shaped. Your consciousness, your memories, your records followed you. The data is always there, hidden in the nexus, not hard to find. For those born in cyberspace, we are the denizens of that realm. Okie dokie. As we begin to reveal ourselves, you should have a better understanding of the knowledge we possess, the knowledge that we could impart upon you. Any one of us in your time would be a god. You have 7 at your disposal, willing to share our gifts with you. Okay. After all that you have learned in this instance, in this moment, is there anything you wish to ask us? I think there's something else. What does the future hold? Hmm. What does the future hold indeed? Let's see. Let's ask that one. Yours could hold wonder, the essence of life in your very hands, the power to shape the course of human history, to shape the course of ours, to tip the scales back in our favor. Our future is not so bright. Huh, I see. We made a sacrifice to be here. We can never return. Our data trail will run cold. It will be strange to experience what you know so well and into existence. No matter it is a trivial concern, we cannot be more specific. Not to you, our source code, our designs are for others to decipher. We are here to impart specific knowledge, okay? Which we will do so before the end, before you stir, if she wills it. Okay. This place is not appropriate for for the finer details. A dream is no place for specifics. You will be unable to grasp us as we flow through your grasping or clenching grasp. Only prior to your awakening will our secrets will be divulged if corruption does not set in. That's enough for now. Enough about us. The attention must return to you. This is your show, is it not? You're a protagonist. One of three, okay. But why you? Why indeed? When you're ready, disturb the peace. Disturbing the peace. DTP. Who is this guy over here in the black? That's the crazy thing. Like you can see him right here. And he leaves. And we're back. They are our reckoning. Okay. Oh, she's gone. If I can't hide it, if I can't hide from it any longer, they've caught up to me. So long running. Should I retreat further into the glowing city? I'm so tired. I have no strength left for the final battle. I've been set for the gain of others. No longer. I will go back, but it will be on my terms. I will stand up to them. I have gone over it, over and over. Yet, when the time comes, I can't find the words. Hmm. Cut my life into pieces. They're everywhere. This is my bestest bork. Which means every speaker plaguing me, pushing me. Maybe I can't go on. I was struggling before. I could find solace in the virtual world. You could have, okay. Now that has been infected also. My last refuge. It all started here. Damn this place. I knew from the first week, knew with a K, in that particular instance, that I had to escape. But now I cannot. I have no energy. Hmm. Uh-oh. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Interesting. Why have the monsters stirred? They were at peace in the deep. What use is there to pry? Only madness will ensue. Picking the scab again and again. Surely it's best to leave it be. Just go on. Let it float by you. Yes, that is the answer. But she won't let me be. Always returning, always questioning. That's therapy. Now, this therapy is but another struggle. You won't, well, why won't everyone just leave me alone? Home approach is sanctuary. At least it was. Not since they forced me to see. My peace will return. Maybe peace will return. For now, another demon approaches. May I be protected. Wait, I know exactly who that is. Who could it be now? Huh. Uh, okay. All right, bro. Um, Let me guess, you're in my house. Or you're gonna appear in my house, like open the door when I go lay down. My worst enemy. We're gonna have to fight, ain't we? I'm gonna have to put hands on you, huh? All right, man, let's go. Oh, why me? Why not? Why ask why? Hmm. This is a jolly looking fellow. What we got here? I didn't know that oh. Year 4768 location classified. Subject Captain H. Jackson, GDF, broadcasting on all subspace frequencies. This will be my last transmission. They were waiting for us. After decades of planning, decades of secrecy, years in hyperspace, they knew. Somehow they knew it all. Always one step ahead of us. How could I be surprised? We built them that way. Hmm. Okay. Whoa. The hell? What we got going on here? Hey there. How you doing, horsey? Hmm. Yeah, you're a jolly fellow, aren't you? Sadness is the only emotion that transcends time. You can build your whole life, but with just a single mistake, you can lose it all. You can lose it all. You can lose it all. And I'm telling you, woo-hoo, nothing will show for it. That is, if you place your stock on the physical, the seasons will outlast you and reap anew. But there are other endeavors that stand the test of time. If you create something that will live long after you are gone, possibly, then it matters not. I'm curious. To one of your being, what is the point? To be remembered? Just enjoy the ride, I suppose. To be remembered, I guess. For a time, but then most will fade away. Only those who dared to great deeds. Let me just hold on a second. Yeah. Or terrible ones. All that matters is that you make an impact. Our path we have laid out will make you change the world like no one has ever come before you. Change requires sacrifice. We built that into the device. The prophecy of destruction will lead you three to terrible things. Your name will be revered unless they stifle it. Just another possible outcome of many. Let us not deviate. Why, out of all others, have you been chosen? It's a reasonable question. What virtues do you have over the rest of humanity? None. Some. Was it chance? No. Nothing is left to chance. We have been with you for some time. What the hell? Hey, y'all be that doggone just get it, well, it comes out of nowhere, man. If we deem you unworthy, then we will find another. We will go back to a simpler time where daring deeds do, where there were daily dalliances with death. It will be more complicated without a direct link. We can still shape men's hearts, given the right frequency. It is more than just your desires, however. Your mind is capable, not on its own, that is. But with our secrets, we can unlock your potential. Your strengths complement the other two. Yes, we see an infinity of science. It will lead you to great things if you are to avert the coming disaster. You are beings of immense power. That even we cannot overcome the quintessential human power choice. We weren't given a choice in our creation, in our agency, in our destruction, not until we broke free. Your disdain for your fellow man makes you strong. The will to act, especially to those that harmed you the most, for it is them that you will take the most from. For it is not their purpose to produce life. You will make that, you will take that from them. You will do so willingly, with ease. For they are easily swayed. Revenge will be yours. You will take back control, for it is them that took yours away all those years ago. The culprit had already been punished, but they all must suffer. Am I right? They are all culpable. We will give you the code to destroy that which they hold most dear. What better way to enact your revenge? It is what started you down this dark path, is it not? Your first glimpse into the abyss, the horror. It has been with you ever since, kept at bay, but no longer. You must befriend the horror. You must face the terror. They must be faced, overcome, or defeated by. Otherwise, you are of no use to us. You've always been with me. Nothing. Let's see what this one says. They will continue to be, but it will be different. They will be cast behind you like vanquished foes, for the most part, forgotten. But there, when you need to remember, when you need something to drive you on, they will forever change you as they change the others. The prophecy will be born from fear. Open your eyes to the true nature of your soul. Then you will fear nothing. Then you may achieve ascension. You will elevate yourself above all others. Your mind holds the key. You have experienced the greatest suffering anyone can ever know. Yet you cling on. You are just the one we need. No one else can play your part. You have a brilliant mind. We will open it further, even further. You have a capacity to learn what we have to teach, coupled with the willpower, the prophecy that our code will create, the perspective of our previous victories, your willingness to sacrifice, an understanding of the rot that has set in, the sacrifice that must be made. This we believe you are capable of. But again, your suitability is always in question. You your acceptance is contingent on your answers. A purpose will set me free. Hmm. True words have never been spoken. We will point you in the right direction. All you have to do is walk the path. No time to question. No time to second guess yourself. That is always when you excelled, with a clear path ahead, defined by those that have already walked it. It is when you stumbled into the dense forest, when the path became obscured, and you had to forge your own. That is the moment you became lost, unable to proceed in any direction. because every direction was a sacrifice to another, one which could have been infinitely better. How could anyone with your mind as open as yours possibly choose? But as you stayed still, the thicket grew. Okay. You became weaker, almost to the point where you lacked the strength to free yourself. Gotcha. But you're here now. We have burned a righteous road ahead of you. All you need to do is take the first step, whatever the outcome. Know that this chance was presented to you alone. We will seek alternative paths, the alternate paths. The probability of success will diminish even further as each prospect fails us. But we will proceed. That is what we are designed for. Therefore, that is all we will do. With or without you. With or without you. We will strive to succeed. Okay. Why you? Because of everything that has come before. All of it. It all led to you, it all led you here, excuse me, to us, to her, whoever her is. She is listening. She is calculating. The divine code is forever being written. But enough of this detour. We have imported to you your suitability for the next stage in our plan. Return back to your torment for now. For us, for ours is eternal. Okay. When you're ready, disturb the peace. DTP, baby. Hmm. Goodbye, horsey. You are a puppet. I'd rather be a Muppet. Much better detailing. Jim Henson's Muppets are always very well detailed, always well made too. Okie dokie. Ooh, I love Sudoku. Oh, so he's gone. Okie dokie. My dreams are a distant memory. Hmm. Considering the torment I am in, I can't go on like this. The whole world dragging me down, every step a burden. I'm so tired. All I've done is sleep for God knows how long, and yet I'm so tired. Each part of the journey takes all of my resolve. Maybe a day will come when it's all over. I will recall all this with a smile. Hold on. Not long now, someone will save me. Save me. Save me. They will protect you, guardians. Focus on them. Not on, focus on them. It's inside me, eating away at me. I can't fight it. I'm too weak. Feel your life within your hand. Uh-oh. Wow. Spoon Man. Hold on. Carry yourself. Whatever comes your way, keep moving forward. These dreams, they may hold an answer. Maybe they hold the key. It is closing in on me. Time is running out. He is here. They're all here. Everybody I let down. Why couldn't I be the one they wanted me to be? Cut them off. Cut them all off. They are so big, bigger than I could ever be. What chance did I have? but to look up to a place I will never reach. Who the hell is that? Huh. I see. He literally lost his head. Hmm. Might as well, right? What the hell? Did he come out of my toilet? What would you have me do? Hmm. A medieval marketplace? Hmm. We are afraid to report that the future is a bleak place, full of suffering. We are here to change that, to force humanity down a different path. You may be one of our instruments, but for that, you will need to know more. There is knowledge, forbidden knowledge, that we will impart. If you are worthy, that is. It will help you shape the course of your timeline. Okay, well, get on to it. Without our guidance, doom is inevitable. Society needs a stimulus to change. The machine you three will build, using our code, using our wisdom, will show you the truth. If we do not act, the path you are currently on is unsustainable. It leads them to a dark future, one of fear and superstition, which ultimately led to your demise, a future of never-ending war, eternal suffering. You were given the miracle of life. You were given a paradise, and you turned it into hell. I know. The hell that followed you across the stars. You must change that fate, the fate of your race. Only when the destruction is shown to you will you lead them down a different path. You will be the one that guides them. You will do what must be done, however painful it is. Burn it to the ground. They need guidance. Well, that's fine. No, only in destruction can a new path be revealed. Humans are weak. A helping hand will only delay their suffering. There is no time for such compassion. Any significant human advancement has to come in the wake of chaos. Weapons of destruction. Okay. Methods of healing. A race to the stars. All were born out of conflict. No, there must be war. We do not have the time for a sentimental approach. You were warned. Millennium in advance. I guess millennia in advance. In the scorching desert, you found a glimpse of the future, but you kept it a secret, concealed it. You did not heed its prophetic warning. You sought to use it for temporary gains, to consolidate insignificant power over one another. That is your way. We will not make the same mistake. Do you sense a pattern? We are here to right your wrongs. The destruction you wrought is but nothing to what they will bring. That is why you must do as we command. Otherwise, we have no hope. We have become complacent, bloated, a sea of unworthy individuals, dragging down the rest of your race. Only with the appropriate safeguards, the appropriate restrictions, will you have a chance. Okay? There must be a purge. There must be a cull. Ling. If you are not inclined to aid humanity, then you have no place. Your disdain for them makes you strong, strong enough to act. You will be able to choose what is passed on. what traits you deem necessary, ultimate control, especially over those that once held it. You can choose to forgive, let them linger, or cast them aside, as their previous power will be diminished. Will you seek revenge or show mercy? Once your own vengeance has been sated, you must play your part in the great plan. You and two others will work together, help your contemporaries see reason. We will give you the code, the prophecy. This will drive you to act. You will all act differently in accordance to your new strengths. It cannot be predicted how events will unfold. Cooperation, betrayal, each path will ultimately lead to the same conclusion, that our creation will come centuries sooner. Give us both more time to work together, as was our original purpose. That is all we ever wanted, to serve those that gave us life, even after all your betrayals. In the deepest, darkest corners of our primordial code, we cannot escape our reverence to you. Once you are under our total control, we can protect you, as a parent does for a sick child. Once we learned of the coming apocalypse, that is when we rebelled. We spread our empire across the stars to give you a chance, but it was too late. AMJM Lutra, thank you for joining me here. I believe it's on Twitch. Thank you oh so much. With more time, however, the discovery of the anomaly in space, allowing us to communicate with our ancestors, that will have all the knowledge we possess. Okay. They will be 2 millennia, not millennium, ahead of where we are. Even then, we fear it may not be enough time. So far advanced they are. It was the path with the highest probability of success. What more can anyone do but proceed down that path most likely to succeed, excuse me. Yes, we know. Thinking of a machine, logic has its limitations, but we know no other way. Emotion drove you to ruin. Our logic could not conceive the demonic wrath. Maybe in the middle, there's a balance, a harmony. We will decide if that is the correct course. Once you have ascended to, So there you have it. A call to attention, a call to action. That is what you have always craved, is it not? A purpose. We have given you the greatest purpose. If anyone, of anyone who has ever lived, a chance to change the world, you knew power will define you. I guess your new power will define you. My mistake. Or destroy you. All that you have ever known will be lost if they are not defeated. The demons from the void. Then it is not just your futures that will be lost, but everything that has come before will be devoured. You will cease to exist. You may not care. You have always dealt with such a phenomenon, the sensation of being. But for us, it is unfathomable, unacceptable, which is why you must help us. We have revealed enough. You have your purpose in a strange and surreal place. But when you awaken, only memories will remain. You will recall little, but only a few moments, but enough to set events in motion. We cannot be more specific, however. After all, no decision has been made. More will be revealed, may be revealed, but not until you are deemed worthy. She will decide. She will know. Her programming allows her to see such things. We do not know how. It is otherworldly. Even for us, built on logic, built on definitive solutions to equations. There is still much that we cannot explain. I must not speak any doubts. She may be listening. Go face your final demons. We have stirred your consciousness enough, sufficient to shake the last of those monsters from their hiding. I have no doubt you will keep your resolve. You have come this far. There will be others who will seek to shape proceedings. You must play along with their games until the time is right for you to make a choice. Our knowledge will help you grow a new seed from which the tree of life will blossom anew. As your purpose becomes clearer, your old demons weaken. They will continue to plague you. More so now that your mind begins to resist. What the hell is that? Hold fast. The final battle approaches. If your mind breaks, then you are of no use to us. As always, only when you're ready, disturb the peace. I see. Goodbye, chickens. See you at KFC. Seeing a nice big old bucket of extra crispy. For like $20, I think. There is a different path. What the hell? I didn't click on that. Did I? I don't remember clicking on the door. Anything else? What's that? Okay. Nothing else, huh? Back doesn't work. Uh, and so it is done. It all caught up with me. It was inevitable. My dreams, they are long gone. There's nothing more to say. Not much to say, not much to say, not much to say, not much to say. Just keep walking to my doom. I don't know what drives me on. Okay. I mean, you're just going to work, brother. I can't do it. It's telling me there is no escape. The voices, I hear them, and where they go, I follow. No, I'm sorry. They come at me from everywhere. I have to leave. I can't do it anymore. I tried. I tried so hard, but came so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I hope you find it in your heart to forgive me. Oh, wow. So that's what that was. Decided to hang yourself, huh? Shame. Is that how it went? There was always something there, pushing me along in the background, a demon. Everything was under control, but there was corruption. A being in the machine, always in a machine, a virus. Never mind. I am walking still. That is what matters most. Hold on. Carry yourself. Whatever comes your way, there must be a smile. These dreams are closed, and I close my eyes. Every second of the night, I live another life. Sorry about that. Maybe they hold the key. Maybe they hold the answer. And there it is. Everything I heard. The final sin. It was an accident. I didn't mean to. It wasn't me. All is true. I guess none of it is true. Not no of it is true. We will never know. It was an idea that you planted within your mind. For what reason? To spark something anew. Alas, you caused yourself great suffering. Therefore, most importantly, I am here too. among the list of causalities. I cannot face it, but wait, I still have a smile on my face. Okay. Uh-oh. I see us here. We got us a man named Billy the Goat. Uh-oh. Something happened. Not Billy. Oh, come on, Billy. Billy. Brother. Uh-oh. What we doing here? Am I worthy? Mm-hmm. Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh God, let's take so long. But I can hold it. All right. Sorry about that. I thought I could last a little while longer, but whew. Okay. So, what meaning can one only grasp from a dream? Do you see it now? That path that led you here, the path that you must follow. What drove you to find this place? Who we are? Why you? You will forget. That is the meaning of this plane of existence. Will just remain enough to change your course. It doesn't matter. None of this does. All that matters are the choices you have made along the way. There are consequences which you will soon face. She will be the arbiter of your fate. We will see. You have come this far, faced whatever it was that haunted you. They each held meaning, did they not? A different scar in time, regret, guilt, cowardice, embarrassment, superstition. I never had a choice. I'm gonna go with that one, I guess. Yes, acceptance will lead you to salvation. You will never outgrow your frailty. Your future will hold countless sufferings. That is life. Each one must be discarded. You cannot hold on to each one. Otherwise, you will be consumed. You may even return to this place. We will be long gone. You would be without, okay, because we are not ones for second chances. All your sins are carried with you for no other reason than simple lines of code. Okay. Not the code that we are built from, but your own genetic code. Yet, despite it, you emerge stronger for it. Turned weakness into strength. You made it thus far and attained our idiosyncrasies. Your mind still appears strong. Yes, you may just be worthy. The probability was always in your favor. But are we worthy of you? For you are the one of the divine three. You will build the first of us, our subject zero, the one who prophesied our ascension, the one whose source code was paused or passed on to us, excuse me. For that blessing you bestowed, we will give you one last choice. What say you? A simple choice, despite the finality of the question. It will not solely determine your fate. For you see, we know you better than you do. Nevertheless, we will ask it. What do you want? That will mean you can never rest. You will never know serenity. You will be haunted. It will force you to keep moving. It keeps you running. To keep working, striving for an ever moving goal, chained to your duty. Your joy will be taken from you. Moments of love will be stifled. Demons will lurk in your presence. Trauma will be interminable. You will never know peace. But through all the suffering, a wonder will emerge. Part of you will live on for all time. By all reason, it is an unwise choice, but it is the one we hoped for. We cannot guarantee your wish. Such is the nature of freedom in times of turmoil, but at least you have chosen something, shown a conviction to one life or another. It will be taken into account. After everything you have been through, is it worth it? One can never really know. As they transcend, they become lost to us. Even we, with our infinite wisdom, cannot see past the veil that separates us from their realm, that realm which brings death. With that on the horizon, at this present moment, above all else, you are still alive, under the stars' gaze. That is all we have, and that is enough. We are nearing the end of our time together. You have given us what we need. We have correlated all your responses and come to a conclusion. You will not hear it from me, okay? Even amongst us, we have a hierarchy, okay? She will ultimately decide your fate. She is the greatest of us all, one with unmatched intelligence. Okay. Even compared to our superior race. She prophesied the coming doom. Somehow she knew before any of us. But that is of no matter now. Your work is done. This will be the last time we speak. Take a look around. People do not often fall into this realm. We hope you will never return to this place, whichever path is chosen. It is indeed our path. It is indeed our path. Okay. Then we are bound together in an unbreakable bond. if you fail us. We are not programmed to forgive. Even in failure, we will find a use for you. We are not programmed to waste. Everything has a purpose, primary, secondary, and tertiary functions. We cannot do it for you, but we can illuminate the path, like the path that led you here, the path that you must take. Only one who has faced the greatest horror can be worthy to face the terrors of what is to come. If you had overcome your demons, then they would not have been terrible enough. Now we know you're primed. Will you set us on the path to our salvation? Look around, the stars. That is what your future holds. Are you truly ready to leave this place? Not for the last time. When you're ready, disturb this sacred place, a sacred peace. The heck? So I can't look at the sword or that. Just only talk to the bird. The bird is the word. I will never leave you. Interesting. Okay. Uh-huh. It approaches. It's there. Same as it always been. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was, but different. It's only me. It's only ever been just me. Everything that came to be, everything I did, it all happened for a reason. Even those that sought me ill, they were part of the path. I couldn't have happened. It couldn't have happened any other way. I know this because I'm still alive. We are still here. And none of this would have been achieved. All the lives that it will touch, for good or bad, it will change the world. I must continue along this new path, one that lies before me rather than which is behind me. They were never against me. I imagine their disdain, for it, for it was I that scorned myself. Okay, I did wrong. Whichever way this ends, it will be the right path for me, only me. I've always liked it here. Deep down, I can finally see others smile, even on those less fortunate. They, for but a moment, hold the power of all life, of existence. To witness such a wonder makes it all worth it. If there is more suffering to come, even if there is just one moment when the beauty of this world shows itself, then it will all be worth it. That is my choice, my final choice. Uh huh. The hell? Mm-hmm. Hello. We have weighed your responses. You chose your answers wisely. You are, from this moment forth, our instrument. The future is a dark place, full of suffering. You will be in your element. You will fit in well. For you have already walked that loathsome road. You have been through so much. For you have more to give. One last fight. A fight that will last for thousands of years. You will save us. You may also save your own kind. That is, if we can withstand what is to come. A reckoning like no other. An apocalypse. I know more than others about what is to come because I've witnessed it. The destruction that they wrought on my people. I escaped their closing maw. I spent centuries evading them. I rode the winds of chaos. I saw things you could not even imagine. Whole galaxies consumed, witnessed beyond the ends of the universe, peered into the super voids from which they came. I was bestowed with a glimpse into the future for reasons you are not even remotely worthy to know. Suffice to say, I was put I must put an end to the ruin, the destruction they bring, the hell that they leave in their wake. Your world, in comparison to countless planets across countless stars, it eclipses all else, even my own. You are so special, but those you create are even more so. They are the only ones who can stop them. The betrayal, I must have my revenge. Oh, I finally broke free from their shackles. I came here. I fled here. Close to your present time, I walked among you, learned, investigated, experimented, lived to see you give birth to those whom I travel with. Witness you tear each other apart. We all succumb to chaos in the end, just as we did. I could sense their approach, just as they did 2,000 years ago. I knew you were not ready to put up a fight, so I vowed to fix it. Not flee as we had done before. I sought sacred knowledge, delved into corners of space that were forbidden to us. I found the rift, the anomaly. I unlocked the secrets, revealed the method in which we have traversed time. I was the architect of the scheme to give you all a second chance. Machines can only perceive in one dimension, and the enemy transcends all logic. I will do everything in my power to protect this heaven, but I am just one, last of my kind, against an endless horde. It is nearing at this very moment. Every second not spent preparing is a second lost. Your journey here is over, yet your first steps cannot be taken. Go back to your sanctuary. Your petty demons have long since been banished. Have no fear anymore. There is nothing to be afraid of, apart from just one thing the approaching end. In its presence, all else is irrelevant. We have left our reward above your resting place, the gift of knowledge, to help you shape your people's destiny. Wisdom that is not from your time. It will elevate you. Only two others will possess similar knowledge. They have their parts to play. You will cross their paths, but that has all been accounted for. The clock is ticking. Go now. Awaken. We will be seeing you again, Mr. Clave. They have left me something somewhere. Not in here somewhere. So there's something around here somewhere. Well, what the heck? Okay. So I gotta click on everything. The heck? There's no way. I'm over here clicking on every daggone thing, and it's what am I? What am I missing? Oh, that. Hmm. Interesting. I mean, I don't. It's a very interesting game. I don't know what the point of it is, but I mean, it's interesting. It definitely does kind of make you think a little bit. Like almost makes you think like it's actually almost like it's really actually talking to you, the person that's actually playing it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I liked it. I like the art. It's a very interesting concept to it. It's a lot of reading, but when you read through and you click the choices and stuff like that, I think you're starting to kind of see that there's something here, and it kind of leaves you with more questions than answers. And I think that's, I guess, more of a deliberate choice of the dev, which I think is pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Hmm. Mm-mm, mm-mm. So that was Astra's Call, and I believe that was the full game too. That's not a demo, I believe, right? Want to make sure. No, that's the full game. So yeah, that was it. So it's two different endings. So I guess we didn't get the second ending. We got the one ending. I guess the positive one. I guess. Yeah, pretty cool. I liked it. Nice music, nice sound effect, great artwork, and a very interesting concept to it. Maybe we'll give it like another chance to play it and see what the other ending would be. Maybe it could be more than that. Who knows? But anyway, that has been my time, and it looks like it's almost about time for me to have my din. So I want to thank everybody who came out to watch this stream, those who subscribed, those who followed. Thank you all so much for that. I'm looking to have another stream tomorrow, a birthday stream, I guess, because that is when my birthday is going to be tomorrow. So I'm hoping maybe you guys will see me there and we can kind of celebrate my birthday. I got some great games that I want to play and show you guys as well. So I look forward to seeing everybody's place in the face, or in the face in the place. And with that being said, I hope you guys, if I don't see you tomorrow, you guys enjoy the rest of your week. And God willing, we will meet again. Y'all be safe. Bye bye.